What is up, Nephilim? This is the Chig coming at you with another Diablo 4 leveling guide. We're going to be talking about the Pulverize Druid today, but before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget, once we hit 1,000 subscribers, we're going to be giving away a video game of your choice. How you enter is by liking and commenting on any of my Diablo videos. Well, let's hop right into it. So, this one changes a little bit depending on what level you are. So first we're starting out with Storm Strike, mostly because it's going to give us damage reduction. The damage is decent, but it gives us damage reduction. So we're going to grab that. We're going to grab Enhanced Storm Strike, gives it a chance to immobilize our enemies, and then we're going to grab Pulverize. We're going to hop right into Pulverize. We're going to get Enhanced Pulverize, and then so regular Pulverize is just going to shapeshift and werebear and deal damage. Enhanced Pulverize is going to make it where every 12 seconds you are healthy, you will get a stack of overpower for your Pulverize, which is kind of cool. And then we're going to grab Primal Pulverize. Enemies hit with Pulverize deal 20% reduced damage for 4 seconds, so it's going to make us a little more tanky. Kind of cool. Then we are going to grab Fierce Storm Strike, which is going to make Storm Strike have a chance to make our enemies vulnerable. And then after that, we are going to pop down and we are just going to finish out Pulverize because more damage, more damage, more damage. And then at a level 12, we're going to grab Earthen Bulwark. It's just going to give you a barrier, which is amazing. Then we're going to grab Enhanced Earthen Bulwark. It's going to make you unstoppable when you pop it. So if you get CC'd, you pop Earthen Bulwark and you're out of your CC. Then we're going to grab Preserving Earthen Bulwark. It's going to give us 18% of our base life is fortified. So every time you pop it, you're going to get fortified. Then we are going to pop down and we are going to grab Heart of the Wild, which I can never remember where that is. So give me just a moment to find it, while my brain over here decides it's going to break. Alright, so we're going to grab 1 point into Heart of the Wild, and then we're going to put 3 points into Abundance. Basic skills generate more spirit, because we want to be getting as much spirit as we possibly can. At this point, we are going to go back up here, and instead of grabbing Trample right away, at this point we are going to switch over from Storm Strike to Maul. Okay? So you're going to take your points out of Storm Strike and you're going to put them into Maul, which is going to give you a AoE cleave in front of you. Enhanced Maul, it's going to give you Fortify for some of your base life. And then we are going to get Fierce Maul, which is going to increase the damage and radius of it. And then after that, we are going to pop down here and we are going to grab Trample. And then after Trample, we are going to grab Mending, which makes it, when you are in Werebear, you get more healing from all sources. And then from that, we are going to get 3 points into Provocation. What Provocation does, when you remain in Werebear form for at least 20 seconds, your next skill will overpower, so it just kind of gives us some extra DPS, which is awesome. And then at this point we would go back up here and finish out Abundance, but I already did that because whoopsie. At that point we would grab Poison Creeper. A Poison Creeper periodically emerges from the ground every 7 seconds and applies poison damage every 6 seconds. When you activate it, it immobilizes everybody and poisons all the enemies, which is awesome. It is an amazing skill. After that, we are going to grab Grizzly Rage, shapeshift into a dire werebear for 12 seconds, gaining bonus damage and damage reduction. Damage bonus is increased by 3% for each second, kills extended up to 10 seconds. Then you're going to be unstoppable while Grizzly Rage is active, and then Supreme Grizzly Rage, you gain Fortify per second while you're in there, which is amazing. After that, we are going to grab Wild Impulses, but I don't remember where it is, so I'm just going to type in Impulse and find it that way because it's a lot easier than just reading them all. And we're going to put 3 points in there. It's going to make your core skills take more resource but deal more damage. And then we are going to throw a point into Iron Fur. Actually no, first thing we're going to get is Predatory Instinct, because we gotta have points in that before we can get Iron Fur. So we're gonna put 3 in there, and we're gonna put 1 point in Iron Fur, and then after that we're gonna go down here and we're gonna grab Ursine Strength. Gain 20% additional maximum life when in Werebear, and for 3 seconds after leaving Werebear. While healthy, you deal extra damage. We're almost always healthy with this build, and I also forgot to redo these. Predatory Instinct, you get increased crit chance to enemies that are close to you, and then Iron Fur damage reduction while in Werebear form. After that, we are going to grab the passive. So that's your build. So now we're just filling out stuff. So first thing we're going to get is Crushing Earth. As soon as I can find it. Earth skills deal 5% extra damage, slow knockback enemies. We are going to put 3 points in there. And then we are going to grab Defiance, which is, where's Defiance? We are going to put 3 points in Defiance. And then we're going to go back over here. What Defiance does is nature skills deal increased damage against elites, and then we're going to grab Stone Guard. When you have Fortify over 50% of your maximum life, your Earth skills deal increased damage, right? We're going to do that, and then after that, we're going to grab the rest of the points in Iron Fur. So make it where we take even less damage, and then Defensive Posture. Which I don't remember where that one is, so got to find that. Posture. I will find it by typing the word in. That is not it. Alright, Defensive Posture. Increase the amount of Fortify you gain from all sources by percents, right? And then after that, we're just filling in points. So you can grab things that you think are going to be helpful. I'm looking for Safeguard. Critical strikes fortify you with Earth skills for 7% of your base thing. We will grab Enhanced Trample at this point. Deals extra damage. The damage is reduced for every enemy hit after the first. Natural Trample gives you a Fortify buff. And then we will put more points into Earthen Bulwark. And then we have our last point, and we will put our last point into Circle of Life, which is right down here. Nature skills that consume spirit heal you for 1% of your max life. And that's going to put you at the end, level 50, ready to go into your capstone dungeon. So let's pop over into the game and I'll show you guys how it plays. This one is super fun, super easy, super crazy good, right? So, oh, oops. I guess I could spend my point that I have. Actually, let's not even worry about spending the point. I just want to show you guys this. I don't want to have to go back and look and see where I'm at. Hee. Alright, so it's just super easy, right? Like you run through. Obviously, we're just basically mostly looking for the elites or whatever, but like, keep your Fortify up, pop your big bear boy, and like, look at my health bar, right? Like, it just keeps going, like, it doesn't really go down, and the reason it doesn't really go down is because you stay fortified for basically ever, right? So, as you're staying fortified, you're just making it where you are really hard to kill. And that makes this a really easy, fun build to play, right? Because you just run around, you look for stuff that's worth killing, and then you stop and you kill it, right? Like, okay, cool. We're just gonna bonk, bonk, bonk. Bonk, 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 bonk. Oh no, look, we're CC'd, help! Oh no, oh wait, we're so tanky, it doesn't matter. Ha 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 ha, right? Like, it's amazing. Like, this build is so good. And, like, you see how easy it is to play too, right? Like, oh, oops, I'm CC'd again. Oh, well, right? Like, it's great. It's so much fun. And then let's CC him. Let's jump into big bear form and just start smacking him in the mouth. Oh no, where'd he go? Okay, he's over here. But yeah, like, you do so much damage, and it's so easy to play. Like, you can't even, like, it's really hard to, after putting this together, I don't think I want to play any of the other builds right now. Like, I just want to run around and be a freaking bear and smack stuff in the mouth, right? Like, this is just crazy fun. Like, and you slam the ground, you do a big AoE, and I don't have any legendaries that are for this build either. Like, I have no synergies, I have no aspects, I'm literally just running around smacking stuff as a big old bear, and that's all I'm doing. And it's fun, because, like, I don't know, being a bear is fun, apparently. Who would have thunk it? Obviously anybody who's ever played World of Warcraft would have thunk it, but yeah, like, this is how we do it. This one is healing and it's driving me insane. I don't like that. Alright, so let's grab these yellows. Let's keep rolling. Make sure, oh, actually that's an upgrade, so let's go ahead and grab that. Yeah, so like, go ahead and CC the boys, and yeah, like, it's literally hold down left click until you have stats, or until you have resource, and then right click on the mobs, use your cooldowns when they're up, because, you know, they deal damage, and they CC, and they get rid of your CC and everything. Like, they're just good, and they CC stuff, and they poison stuff, and, like, you know, do a little dashy dash, go over here, and grab the protection shrine, turn into a big boy, and I don't know, like, it's so simple, but effective and fun, that it's like, it's hard to even suggest anything else. I'm about to try the shred build, and I'm hoping I have similar thoughts about it, and I like it just as much or more. But as of right now, I'm thinking that I'm going to be leveling my druid as a werebear, because werebear is fun, and you're just a bear all the time. And it's just, I don't know. It is a lot of fun, and these vampiric boys are driving me insane. I hate them with a passion because they kill themselves. Ain't nobody got time to kill a mob that's healing itself. Just saying. Alright, bang. He's dead. Alright, so that is the way to the next area. Normally you would do that. I'm going to make a leveling guide for this at some point. Why I'm just running around here killing these mobs and resetting, I'll explain all that in the leveling guide, but we will cover that at a later date. But as of right now, this is just silly and fun, and like, it's crazy. Like, look at that, you just like bonk and you clear the screen. Like, it's insane. Like, you just clear everything around you. But yeah, that's it. That is this build in a nutshell. Killing it, destroying it. Just try this one. If you're playing a druid, try this. It's amazing, I promise. But until the next time, I'll catch you guys in the next one, and see you later.